Hey, what's up guys? This is Dalton at Daltonian Staff Reviews, and today we're coming... Okay, let me start that again. Today I'm showing you a review on the Transformers Generations Voyager class Rhinox. Now, I picked this guy up here a couple weeks ago and really like him. I plan on getting the Takara version at some time because, just right now I couldn't afford the higher end price of the Takara premium style look to him, which is, darker brown, and in robot mode we'll get into more of that. But, for right now I am happy with what I have, so and that there's not much to talk about with this. I mean, he's got rubber horn, rubber ears, rubber tail, and whole back butt panel, I guess. The only articulation you're going to get is forward and back, a little bit at the chin, but if you open it any further, it looks like his jaw is completely come unhinged. Nothing really at the back legs except for that, but big gaping hole, and you can break his ankles. So, I'm going to put him down. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. I'm acting a little random now. Go ahead and start the transformation. You want to flip this panel. Actually, no, not yet. You want to bring this butt panel up. Right up to here. Untab this from here. Just rotate this all the way back. Rotate the camera up here. Same on the other side. Just untab it, rotate it back. Straighten these out. Straighten out what will be his hips, and you want to rotate that around. I'm going to rotate this piece down. It's on a double hinge here and here, and so it'll just come down and it will lock in place. Actually, before you do that, I'm going to flip down what will be his feet. Just lock it down like that. It makes a very loud, hollow click. That one didn't. Then here you want to just split these open. It'll make a frightening kind of grinding sound, but then you want to pull what will be his weapons out. So put that off to the side. Bring these all the way back. And there's a little hinge right here, so you just want to rotate that. While you're rotating that, you want to rotate this about 45 degrees in. It'll just stop when it's at where it needs to be. You don't want to rotate these all the way folded in yet, because we still got to get to his front body, which you want to just basically pull this apart, which will allow you to detach the top part of the head with the rest of the jaw, and rotate this whole thing back on the double hinge. Make sure this is all collapsed in like that. There you go. Now you've got this floppy neck thing. But you want to finish rotating the arms down. Flip down what will be his little front skirt piece, I guess you want to call it. Continue rotating these in, and this will all just rotate down on a double hinge again, and it'll snap into place right there. Rotate the bottom jaw, plug this all together. Then you want to extend the forearms. Now, if you pull out to here, it's not going to do any good because the arms will just slide right back in. So you just want to pull it till it makes that extra little click. Same on the other side. Rotate them at the bicep. Open the front of the rhino foot and fold out his hand and snap it back together. Same on the other side. Rotate it out. Rotate it on his hand. And make sure his shoulders are tabbed down into place. They don't really tab, they just kind of rest there. And there you've got Rhinox in his robot mode. Oh yeah, that's one thing I forgot. You want to rotate this back a little bit, and he should be able to hold his own weight now. Or no. The only thing I don't really care about this figure is the fact that he won't stand up with his hips all the way down. It's just because the center of gravity is back here rather than up front. But at least like this, you get that more kind of stocky, squat look that he had in the show. But, you know, not a bad looking figure overall. I mean, the Takara one looks a little bit better. It's got some better paint apps. The gold, I guess, is brighter. Same with the green, being more of a metallic green. The brown, you know, this gray obviously being more of a brown. It's not really gray, it's a beige color. But and then apparently, I think he's got the kind of pink for the gums around here. Same with the upper jaw. But one really cool thing they did that really matches the show is they added the little, whoa, too far. Focus, come on, focus. It's being a pain now. There we go. The little maximal symbols on either side of his head. And I really appreciate that little attention to detail. Now as far as weapons go, take this piece, split it apart. It just, these two little barrels overlap these two barrels, and little spiked pieces are adjacent to each other. So just pull that apart, flip around this little piece, and this little piece. And the way I usually have them is the part with the trigger, you know, this little action trigger for the gimmick will go into the hand that little function is on. And there you go. There you got Rhinox with his twin spinning Gatling guns of doom. Which, you know, it's not bad looking. It would have been nice if they were the silver that we were supposed to get with the promo pictures, but it's Hasbro. What do you come to expect now? But the Takara version has the silver gunmetal gray on the barrels and green inside here. So that's another little difference between the two. As far as the action figure goes, you just... Now this one doesn't spin as much. This one's a lot more freer, and that's how it is with all of them. Now as far as articulation, head is on a ball joint, looks up pretty far, doesn't go down because of his gigantic chin. Rotates 360. He's got, oh, and another thing, he's got no light piping, so. But yeah, rotates 360, up and down, about 90 degrees at the shoulders. Rotates 360 at the shoulder. It bends backwards, and close to 90 degrees, about 80, I think. Don't quote me on that. Rotates 360 at the bicep. No wrist articulation. He's got waist movement, but with the way it is right now, the most you're going to get is side to side. But he does move up and down at a universal joint at the thigh and forward and back. Rotates 360 at the thigh. Bends pretty good at the knee. And he's got a little bit of an ankle tilt. And I guess you can count this as foot articulation. But yeah, you can get him into some decent poses. Pretty much just his kind of rage pose, I guess. Just shooting everything. But yeah, I really like this, and I'm glad we're getting more of these Beast Wars, and in the case of Tankor, which, again, I don't have, but I've seen pictures of, should be a Voyager. You know, these Beast Wars, Beast Machines, Generations figures, and I really hope we get some more like Primal, a new version of Cheetor, Tarantulas, maybe even Megatron, Pterosaur, just some other Maximals and Predacons other than just a few here and there. Would be nice, but just have to see what happens. I mean, this is Hasbro. They hardly ever appeal to fans unless it's a rare occasion. So that's pretty much my review. This has been Dalton at Daltonian's TF Reviews. If you want to see more of my videos, just click that subscribe button and comment on this one. Other than that, that's pretty much it. See you guys in my next video. Bye.